Good morning, guys. So it is May 28th. It's Thursday. Yesterday, I did not take a trade. Wednesday, I did not take a trade. There was no trade for me, and I only had 30 minutes on the chart, so it wasn't even enough time to let price do something. But yesterday's candle ended up closing like in the middle. So price went up, price opened, went up, went down, closed in the middle. So I'm assuming nothing really happened. Yes, somebody probably caught something, but I probably wouldn't have traded that day anyways, just based on this price action. Today's candle, it opened, price pushed down, and it looks like price is pushing back up. It tested this key level here, and now it looks like price is pushing back up. So price could either continue pushing up or continue pushing down. So it just depends. Yeah. This was the trade I took on Tuesday. But anyways, so like I said, price pushed up, price pushed down. So if anything, sellers for sure probably caught something. So we have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low. It looks like a lower high. If so, if price can't push above here, it depends. If price can push above here, we'll have opportunities for buys because it'll break this structure and create a higher high. But if price push below this lower low, we'll have opportunities for sales and potentially can fill this gap. Potentially. But right now we have a high, a lower high, and it looks like another lower high, which will give me an indication for sales. Interesting. Okay. So potentially we could be going for sales today. Potentially. Really. So on the 1 hour, let's see. Okay, hold on. Like I said, we have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, lower high, higher high. Wait, we have a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a higher low, a higher high, which will indicate a change in character. This is a 1 hour. Because price broke this structure, this was a lower low, price created a higher high. So price broke this structure here. This candle broke this structure, came out of this 1 hour zone. So we have a 1 hour demand zone. Price come back, tap this zone, continue making a higher high. But we would also, a major breaker structure, which would be, I think, on the 4 hour, would be right here. So if price could push above here, we could definitely go for buys. Interesting. Okay. Wow. We honestly might have a trade. If price can come tap back here, we might just have a trade. Because we already got the breaker structure. This is 30 minutes. I don't really care for the 30-minute time frame. About to take it off. Got the 15. That's if price comes back here. And then the 5. So it's 9:24. Market opens in about 5 minutes. Let's see what it does. Okay, so market is open. Um, looks like it wants to create a new. It just created a new high actually. So that created this tiny zone here. Price is tapped into this 5 minute zone, but it might invalidate. That was a crazy reduction. Yep. Let's see if it comes back to this 1 hour zone. This just tapped into something. Oh, okay, it tapped into here. I'll reject it. Let's see how it reacts to this 1 hour zone. Like I said, sales would not be valid for me until it breaks this lower low. Okay, so we're about to get this zone tap on the 5 minute. I'm gonna wait to see how this candle closes. If this candle closes outside the zone, I'll get in. I know I said I was gonna wait till candle close, but that's my entry right here. This area was my entry. My stop loss is this 5 minute zone. If price push below this 5 minute zone, then it's a loss. Oh, I press sell. Oh, I keep doing that. My bad, y'all. I press sell. Well, we're up. Didn't even record it. I press sell. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, first of all, I'ma just show. I gotta stop doing that. I'ma just show that we were up. Didn't mean to do that. Now we gotta wait for this candle to close. Now we actually gotta wait for the candle to close because that would have went left. Okay. Or was that meant to be? Should I have just left it at sale? That is crazy. So we're not in it anymore. We gotta get another entry. They got some sellers sitting right here, but I think we could push past that. I decided to go with the whole zone because I knew this was gonna heat up. We just had to. Luckily, I changed my mind and used this whole zone because that little 5 minute zone would have took me out. I just need them to complete this. It already invalidated, so we need to keep it going. Push. As soon as it push above here, we should be good. There it is. There it is. I was about to say, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. Come on. I just want to get out of here. I'm trying to learn how to sit through my one-on-ones and not hop out because I'll be leaving money on the table. Can't leave no money on the table. We on a money run. Mind you, we on a money run. Not me trying to breathe through it. Not me trying to talk myself through it, please. It's 10 o'clock. We've been in the street long enough. Lord. It just tapped into the supply zone. My 101 is like right in the supply zone. These freaking sellers, man. Buyers, come on. Be for real. This show market. What are we doing? Why are we even letting them think? Thank you. Push. So we can get out of here. Or at least so I can get out of here. Then if y'all want to run, y'all can run. Because really, y'all can break this structure. What are we doing? Push. Sorry, y'all. 13 seconds. Is they gonna push? Oh, okay. I'm out. That was the push I needed. Golly. That was the push we needed. Handle closed. Keep telling him. So, all right. That was it, y'all. We out. We hit our 1-1. We would have got we would have what you call it. We would have got kicked out. This candle would have kicked us out. Golly, it took me forever to say that. But it's like last minute I decided to use the whole zone because I'm like 100 point zone. Okay. So ooh, them cells stepped in. I thought they was ready. Yeah, it was ready. Anyways, at the last minute I decided to use the whole zone. Um the reason I didn't use the whole zone at first is because this was a 100 point zone. But I was looking at it and there was a lot of places it could stop on the 5 minute. So I was like, let me just use the whole zone just in case it decides to really like pull back within one of these zones. It literally invalidated this zone. So basically it tapped into this zone and then did it? Yeah. So it would have tapped into this zone. Um and continued up. So luckily luckily I changed it to the full zone and we were able to sit for a 1-to-1. And then as you can see that 1-to-1 was up until the supply zone, and as soon as we got to the supply zone, sellers immediately stepped in. Now, do I believe we can still push um, and break the structure here to go back to an all-time high? Sorry, hold on. They're fighting. They're not fighting, but they're being boys. Yeah, anyway. Oh my goodness. 1 second. See. I told you buyers could do it. I knew y'all could do it. Y'all played all day. Y'all played all day. Y'all played all day. This is what I mean by leaving money on the table. Literally played in our face. Just to do this in one candle in a few seconds. Played in the face. I knew it could. I knew it could. And it still got room to appear. Like, okay, girl. Okay, girl. Anyways, we had a beautiful trade, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. We had this 1 hour zone price. Tapped into this 1 hour zone, closed into the zone, and pushed up. We aimed for a 1-to-1. Yeah, that was a trade for the day. That was a trade for the day. I'm not gonna lie, I might be a little mad. Because it literally, when I said price can still push here and even here, I come back down and price. Okay. I'm done for the day. The price action was pretty decent. It wasn't ugly at all. Um, It just wasn't as fast paced as I would like it to be. Like this one, this is one of the ones where I just like to get in and get out, and they did that once I got out. So, yeah, we followed all of our rules, which was the breaker structure. We got a breaker structure. We waited for Price to come back and tap our zone, and then once Price tapped our zone, we got in for a 1-on-1. I'm not even. Let me see. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.